I am going to explain you the immune system and immunity. What is the immune system? Immune system is a complex network of cells, tissues and organs. A complex network of cells, tissues and organs is called immune system. It defends our body against invaders. So what are the invaders? Invaders are bacteria, viruses, protozoans, fungus and worms. Immune system defend our body against invaders such as bacteria, viruses, protozoans, fungus and worms. Cells of the immune systems are lymphocytes. Organs of the immune systems are thymus, bone marrow, lymph node, spleen. So these are the cells and organs of the immune system. The immune system attack germs with the immune system attack germs and helps keep us healthy. This system provide immunity. Immunity is the resistance to the onset of a disease. What is the immunity? Immunity is the resistance to the onset of disease. Onset of disease. After infection by harmful germs, capacity of our body to deal with foreign substances that enter our body and make them harmless is called immunity. So when foreign substances enter in our body, they interfere in the normal functioning of the organs of the body. They are interfering, and when their functions disturb, we are suffering from the disease. So in our body is the capacity to deal such types of foreign substances which are entering the body and disturbing the functions of organs of our body. Immunity provides resistance against disease causing germs. So what are the disease causing germs? I told disease causing germs are viruses, bacteria, fungus, protozoans. So you have to keep in mind, immunity is the ability of body to fight against disease causing organisms provided by our immune system. Immunity is the ability of body to defend itself from all types of foreign bodies. that manage to enter the body. It is also called body's resistance to disease. Nowadays, there is a new branch of the science has come, which is very popular, that is immunology. Immunology. So what is the immunology? Study of ability of an organisms to resist disease is called immunology. So you studied what is the immune system, and our immune system is made up of organs and tissues, cells of the body, and this immune system provide protection against invading germs. So now you have to study in detail about immunity. There are different types of immunity. Immunity is the body's defense against infection. Immunity means body's defense against infection. There are two types of immunity. First is innate. Innate immunity. And second is acquired immunity. So what is the innate immunity? Innate means inborn. It means resistance present in the body since birth, and it remains throughout life. And this type of immunity is heritable. Heritable means it can transfer from one generation to another generation. Acquired immunity, it develops during one's lifetime, and this acquired immunity may be for short period or may be longer. Acquired immunity is not heritable. It is due to the formation of antibodies when pathogen or antigens coming in the body, then this type of immunity will develop. So I told their immunity is two types. One is innate immunity and other is acquired. Now see, innate immunity is two types. This innate immunity is two types. So which are the two types of innate immunity? In that first one is non-specific. Second is specific. So which is a non-specific? Non-specific means general. There are many microbes, bacteria and viruses. They are causing disease to the plant. They are causing serious disease to the plant. But same bacteria and viruses, same germs, when comes in the body of human beings, they become harmless. Its reason is, in the body of human beings, resistance capacity is, since birth, against the germs, pathogenic germs of plants. So, against the pathogenic germs of the plant, resistance present in the body, that is the non-specific innate immunity. Second, I told specific. So, what is the specific? specific innate immunity. There are some pathogenic germs, only against that resistance capacity is present in the body of human beings. Example is distemper disease. Distemper. Distemper disease is most common disease of dog, and nearly more than 50% dogs die due to distemper disease. But the germs which are causing distemper disease in the dog, same germs become harmless in the body of human beings. So this is the specific germs against which resistance capacity is present in the body. So that is called specific innate immunity. So I told innate immunity is two types, non-specific and specific. And now you see second one, that is called acquired immunity. So what is the acquired? Acquired immunity. This resistance against infection acquired by an organisms during his lifetime. So that is called acquired immunity. This types of immunity is not very long lasting. It may be for short period also. This acquired immunity is two types. One is active acquired immunity, and second is passive acquired immunity. Acquired immunity is two types, active acquired immunity and passive. Active acquired immunity is due to activity of our own body cells. It means antibodies are produced in the host body by exposure to the antigens. The body of host are producing the antibodies. The cell of the host body is producing the antibodies. So that is active acquired. So antibodies are produced, developed in the body in response to the antigens. But in the passive acquired immunity, antibodies not produced in the body of host, not produced by the cells of the host. Instead of that, ready-made antibodies directly taken from others, directly given to protect the body against the foreign agents. So when ready-made antibodies directly taken from other sources to protect the body of host against foreign agent is called passive acquired immunity. Now this active acquired immunity is of two types. So one is natural, other is artificial. Active acquired immunity is two types, one is natural and other is artificial. So natural active acquired immunity develops after exposure to antigen in environment. When a person is coming in contact with a person who is sick, then resistance capacity develops in the body. So that is called active, naturally active acquired, or by infections. So whenever there is infections, then immunity develops. So example of natural active acquired immunity are chicken pox, mumps, measles. So immunity against these diseases are due to infection. But other is passive acquired immunity, in that artificial acquired immunity, in that immunity develop by introducing weakened germs or virulent germs, dead germs or germ substances. So it means immunity develop in the body artificially by introducing germ or germ substances. So that is by vaccination. In the vaccination, vaccine is introduced. And what are the vaccine? So vaccines are germ or germ substance. They may be dead germs, weakened germs or virulent germs. So when these germs introduced in the body, then immune system of our body becomes active. Resistance capacity against invading germs develop. So that is called artificially active acquired immunity. Now next you see passive immunity. Passive. In the passive immunity, ready-made force, that may be antibodies or antibiotics taken from outside. It is not produced by our own body cells, not produced by the cells body of host, taken from other sources. So that is passive acquired immunity. It is also two types. One is natural passive acquired immunity, other is artificial. Natural, the antibodies of mother transfer to the baby through the placenta or through the milk of mother. So that is called natural passive acquired immunity. In the artificial, antibodies or antibiotics taken from other sources, then after that it is taken in the form of injection, pills or capsule on the advice of prescription of doctor. So that will provide their resistance capacity. That is called artificial passive acquired immunity. So I told what is the immunity and what are the two different types of immunity, innate and acquired. Innate immunity are non-specific and specific. Acquired immunity are active and passive. In the active immunity, body's own cells produce antibodies, but in the passive immunity, body's own cells not produce antibodies, but antibodies has taken from other sources, from outside. Then passive acquired immunity, this active acquired immunity is two types, natural and artificial. In the natural, by the previous infection; in the artificial, by vaccination. So like that, passive acquired immunity is also two types, natural and artificial. In the natural, antibodies is coming from the mother to the body of baby through the placenta or through the milk. And in the artificial, the antibodies are taken from other sources in the form of pills, injection or capsule.